So I thought I'd do something a little bit different and roast the landing page that I think actually has implemented some great best practice and probably, although I don't know, is generating a good conversion rate. So somebody posted Scraping Bee onto Indie Hackers, and I was going around looking for sites that were poorly executed when I stumbled across a great example. So let me go through some of the techniques and implementation I saw on this page that I thought actually stood out as being quite clever. So the website is Scraping Bee, and the heading is tired of getting blocked while scraping the web. So what I liked about this is it immediately spoke to a specific pain, and it used emotional language like the word tired to kind of connect or resonate with the person visiting the site. And this visual, although it didn't mean too much to me because I don't write code myself, it kind of gives you a sort of, it tonally fits with the question and compounds what they're saying. I like the fact that it was clear that it was free and that no credit card was required. So this is a good technique here to reduce friction, or let's say remove doubts from the visitor's mind. I felt like what was really smart here is the way that the product functionality directly aligned with the visual. So I think although these are slightly generic looking, you can see here this is a bot running Chrome. This is the one for JavaScript rendering, and this is using different proxies in different locations. But the point I'm trying to make here is that the images don't distract, but once again compound what is being said under the features or against the features. What I also liked is the inline use of testimonials against each point. So as I'm building through, working through the page, I'm kind of building that desire to click through. So that was another thing I really enjoyed. And then the information architecture is quite strong because you've got the heading, a kind of precise but detailed description of what the tool is doing, and then it shows you a couple of features using bullet points. So I thought that was like a quite readable, scannable format. So I was really pleased with that as a way of articulating the product functionality. And then something I always recommend, especially on a tool that has multiple use cases, I absolutely love that they just quickly highlighted here different use cases. So web scraping, growth hacking, and how you might use it. So use cases are an incredible tool in your toolkit to increase conversion, because I fit, or most people will fit under those use cases, certainly most visitors if the ad targeting is right. And that's the language that's going to really resonate with them. So they're going to say, that's me, that's my use case. Some strong logos here from some great brands, and then totally upfront on the pricing. And then they seem to have a slightly different variation on their product, but they haven't confused the rest of the landing page by mentioning that until just this page, this element. And that's another smart thing, is not trying to tell people everything, but knowing what the priority message is, what the priority USP is, and then gracefully bringing in other functionality. For me, I also really enjoyed this, which was just an introduction to the two founders. It gave the site a little bit of credibility. I could understand their story. It gave them some personality. And again, these are good things to remove objections from people. You know, who founded this? Is this a smart tool? You know, just to help me sort of gracefully go through that flow. And great, another call to action right at the end. So I like that. There are a few things that I would change, but I will save that for another day, simply because for me this is a really nice example. So to recap, I would like you to focus on how you identify what's unique about what you do, how and the pain that then for helps, the specific pain. I would like you to make sure that your images and your copy are very consistent and telling the same story. Use testimonials in a smart visual way, so you're building desire as we go through. The page itself, use the IA and the way you make the text scannable to ensure certain pivotal or high priority points are relayed to the user, and use case studies. So well done to the team at Scraping Bee. I did love your landing page, and I think lots of people can learn from it. So hope that's helpful, and I hope you enjoy a slightly more positive form of roast from me, because I'm not always being a douchebag. Have a nice day.